This is the Brave New Coin Crypto Conversation, hosted by Andy Pickering.
Hi everyone, Andy Pickering here. I'm your host and welcome to the Crypto Conversation, a Brave New Coin podcast where we talk to the people building the future in the Bitcoin, blockchain and cryptocurrency space. 5 years ago, deep in a bear market, a group of traditional finance experts founded BitGet, and they've been building ever since. Now, with 20 million users worldwide, BitGet is committed to helping users trade smarter by providing a secure one-stop crypto investment solution with copy trading, future trading, and spot trading. Your security is their priority, and BitGet has one of the largest protection funds in the industry, with US $300 million to cover potential trader losses from unforeseen events that are not due to misconduct from the user or platform. BitGet wants to inspire everyone to embrace Web3, so if you're new to crypto, learn more at the BitGet Academy with free blockchain courses, crypto guides, cryptocurrency trading strategies, and more. Or for the experienced investor, trade smarter with daily access to institutional-grade crypto market intelligence and trends analysis with BitGet Research. I've put links to BitGet Research and the BitGet Academy in the show notes, so get amongst it or simply go to bitget.com. Thank you to BitGet, and now it is on with the show. My guest today is Hinza Asif. Hinza is the CEO of NFTStudio24, a decentralized media platform based in Japan that is empowering journalists and reporters, and the president of Asia Web3 Alliance Japan. Very interesting. Hinza, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, Andy. I'm so excited to discuss about our project, and thanks once again.
It is a pleasure. Let's do what we do at the beginning of the show, Hinza. I'd love it if you could just tell us a little bit about yourself. I'd just like to hear a little bit of your personal and professional story. What have you been doing in the lead up to becoming CEO of NFTStudio24? How did you end up in Japan?
Okay. To come in Japan, it's just, you can say that it's just like a destiny for me. I'm the CEO of NFTStudio24. This is the first decentralized media platform based in Japan, and I'm also the president of Asia Web3 Alliance Japan, which is the association registered in Japan to look after the Asia in the Web3 space. And we are covering more than 48 countries in that. So it's all about that. And I'm in media industry from last more than 9 years. You can say that.
Sure, got it. Thank you, Hinza. All right, well, look, to begin with, shall we talk a little bit about the traditional media landscape? Because, obviously media is going through a state of change at the moment. Tell us about, what is happening with the traditional media landscape and the challenges that journalists face, I suppose, in creating and owning their stories and distributing their stories. What are the problems?
Actually, this is the base of NFTStudio24. Your question is very important for us. And when the traditional media often involve lengthy editorial process where the journalist may spend weeks or even months researching, interviewing, and writing a story, only to have it become the property of the media house they work for. This is my experience as well. The lack of the ownership can be disheartening for the reporters and journalists. For this reason, we want to create something different which supports reporter and journalists. And there's just lots of things it happening in the media industries nowadays.
Yes, that's right. And look, it's a big problem. So how does NFTStudio24 fit into this? How does NFTStudio24 look to empower journalists?
As I told you before, that the reporter and journalist doing so hard to get the story, writing something on the article and publish and give them their complete story to the media houses. The NFTStudio24, we are developing a platform that allows journalists and reporters to publish their story directly to our decentralized media network. Once published, these stories become the sole property of the author or giving them the ownership and control over their work. Traditionally, and more important thing is that additional our platform leverage the blockchain technology to reward journalists for their contribution. Right now, our NFT Studio 24 is the on the ICP Internet Computer Blockchain. So the whole rewards monetary benefit given by the ICP token, and the contribution based on the engagement metrics such as the like, shares, views, and comment. And the exciting thing is that if the article or the story is getting the uh, you can say that they're getting the traffic from the Google or Bing, so they will be get the monetary benefit from these searches based engine activity as well. This is the first time in the media industry that we are connecting directly, the blockchain directly connecting to the Google search.
Wow, that's very interesting, Hinza. Okay, so walk us through how that process would work then.
Of course, let's say a reporter want to cover a breaking news story. Instead of waiting for the editorial approval and facing the potential ownership issue, they can immediately publish their story on NFT Studio 24 platform by connecting their wallet on ICP blockchain. Once they read and can engage the story by liking, sharing, commenting, which not only the increase the visibility but also earning the author reward in form the crypto token. And this is not just for the one time shoot activity. The article will be published on our platform and it will be shows on the Google for the more than 10 years. So he will be get rewarded as long the article will be published, and it will be published for 100%. Because you know that blockchain, you cannot be removed from anything on the blockchain.
Yes, that's right. Okay, very, very interesting. So the idea, I guess, is to kind of like decentralizing the ownership of news stories, incentivizing engagement, incentivizing the journalists. So you're looking to try and kind of transform the way journalism and online publishing is conducted. Is this kind of, this is like you're part of a wider movement that is trying to do this? What are the longer term implications of this, do you think, for media?
Yeah. I want to be uh, answer this question in a two-way. The first thing is that if the writer or journalist or reporter writes something on our platform, it doesn't mean they don't write. They just stick to our platform. They can be right on any other platform as well. The second thing is that implications are profound by empowering the journalists to own and monetize their work directly. We are trying to be give them the sustainable media ecosystem. This not only to benefit individual reporter but also promote the transparency in the news industry. Our goal is to be informed and empower the journalist, because right now we are discussing so much about the Web3, blockchain, and crypto. But if you see all these things in actual case, no one media really provide these kind of activity to the reporters and journalists.
Yeah, very interesting. And that's is just it's the story of how technology can be used to empower individuals and well reshape traditional industries. Just as we start to finish off, Hinza, what else can you tell us? Particularly for, I suppose, people that are looking to be a journalist. How can aspiring journalists embrace platforms such as NFT Studio 24?
Um, I just started my career 9 years before in the media industry, and at that time I was be the part of the culture society. You can say that I write it down some very small part about the culture, and then I shifted my career to the media IT, and I focused not only the writing part, I also focused on the PR and media marketing activity. So when we using the journalists, the people think about the journalists only work on the controversial stories. So this is, you can say that this is a myth. But my advice to every person who writes something on any topic, we NFT Studio 24 is covering the Web3 or blockchain topics. But if you want to be write something your own way, make it your own research, find out the good way, and every person have a journalist practice. So I think if you are focused on your career, so maybe you can be achieve something in this field.
And just, for people listening, Hinza, and, they could be aspiring journalists, or perhaps they're just normal, everyday people that are interested in the wider cryptocurrency sector. And they want to, they want to look for a website that is potentially an interesting news source. If they go to NFTstudio24.com, and look, listeners, I'll put a link in the show notes. Just tell people a little bit about what they can expect to find from the website at the moment, and the kind of resource that you're building, Hinza.
The first thing is that when you go to the website, the beta version will be launched in month of March. And when you go to the website, you can be connect your wallet and you can be publish your articles. Once your article will be approved by the our logarithm and it will be published, you can see that we have right now more than 50,000 Web3 audience already. So your article is automatically go to all these people and all these community directly. And second thing is that if you want to be gather more people on the Web3 space and want to be connect these all guys, so it's very easy through our platform. And this is the first platform that your article through the if your article getting the traffic through the Google or Bing or Yahoo, you can get reward from these articles as well. So this is your, you can say that your content is long-term your long-term asset.
Got it.
So yeah, this is something about NFT, but we are also creating some more interesting features in the future for the NFT Studio 24, in that the media industries and the companies can also hire journalists and reporters through our website, and journalists and reporter write the story on their behalf, and they will be get paid directly to the companies. So we are trying to be give them the more empowerment to our reporters and journalists.
Yeah, absolutely. Makes sense, Hinza. I imagine you've, would have been a little bit of a challenge building this and trying to create a network of journalists. What are some of the challenges you've faced in establishing NFT Studio 24, Hinza?
Andy, it's very tough question for me because if you told me that what was the challenge, there's a lots of challenges. I can countless challenges I am facing right now, but I'm trying to be make it small because we have a very small time. Right now, the main challenge is to attract with the journalists in this community. To be frankly, it's very hard to connect people to get them the trust. The building trust with the journalists is very important, but other side it's very hard to them. Uh, uh, because every journalist and reporter have the different mindset. They are connecting with the different media industry, so they are sometimes scared that why we are. We already bond with another media industry, so why we are also publish content on your website by our own name. So this is our first challenge, and it's to explain them about the decentralized media platform, explain about the blockchain technology. Then some people are starting working with us, but the second challenge is the transparency and the ownership. You know that the chat GTP, you can be write article in a few minutes through the chat GTP. So the famous people can be use chat GTP not more than so much, but other people are still using chat GTP. So we need to be counter their content, their articles. So the transparency is a second problem we are facing in this space.
Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. All right. Well, last question for you, Hinza. You've talked about the challenges. Where do you see the future of decentralized media, and what role would you hope to play in that future?
Yes. I remember those days. Then, Andy, you also remember the days when the FM, you cannot be start up the FM at your home. You need a license. Remember?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. But nowadays, any person can start podcast from their home.
Yes.
And after the COVID, the people are starting activities, they're creating content from their home, their offices, they can do anything. So the digital technology, IT world is going to be changed, and that now the traditional media is also need to be changed. This is the time we need to be changed. This media, we need to be give them the empower the journalists and reporters. We need to be give them the maximum space. So I believe that the decentralized media will continue to grow and become increasing mainstream as more people recognize its benefits and potential. This is our aim to provide the maximum empowerment to our journalists and reporter. And for that reason, we really need help from the reporters as well. And and I really like to be invite you as well to join NFT Studio 24 as a reporter or as a host, podcaster, to invite many other people as well. So the future, from my perspective, the futures are amazing for the media industry.
Great thoughts, Hinza. Thank you for that. And look, I'm sure, people will be thrilled to have a look at what you guys are building, and would certainly think it would be a privilege to be involved. But we reach the end of the show, Hinza. Thank you so much for sharing some of your insights and your story with us today. It has been an absolute pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Andy. See you soon.
Thank you, thank you, Hinza. All the best, and bye for now.
Bye. Thank you.
All done.
You mean the toast?
Something tastier. I've just copied an elite trader on BitGet. One click, and it's done.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't have to sit here manually spying on the moves of smart money and crypto and copying them. I just have to click once, sit back, and BitGet does the rest.
You are so lazy.
It's about working smarter, not harder. Copy it until you make it.
Hands off, gains up. Start copy trading on BitGet.
All right, there you go. That was Hinza from NFTstudio24. Slightly interesting, slightly different show, I should say, today. Certainly interesting. And yeah, just been having a look through NFTstudio24. Interesting website. So very ambitious project, great vision from Hinza. So I hope she can, bring that all together. If you're a journalist looking to, get involved, do reach out to Hinza via the website. All right, folks, we reach the end of another show. Thank you for listening, team. Do make sure you have subscribed to the Crypto Conversation in whatever podcast app you are using. But that is it for today. This was the Crypto Conversation for Brave New Coin.